Hi class, today I'm going to read you the book Houses and Homes. The author is Anne Morris and the photographs are taken by Ken Heyman. And this book is going to explore houses all around the world. So if you look at the picture on the cover, you're going to see what looks like a mound of earth that has a door in it, and this is actually these people's home. So, and if you look at the people that are featured on here, you can see that they are most likely not in the United States of America and definitely not in Alaska. They are most likely from Africa. So here's a picture of some boys in front of their home. That looks like most likely they live maybe in a city. And again, the house looks very different from maybe a home that we would see in Alaska. Here's another picture of a home, and it says special thanks to British Tourist Authority for use of the photograph of Buckingham Palace on page 6. Ooh, so they're going to show us some big houses, I guess. We're also going to see some of the other, like the White House, which will be exciting. So let's see what we see. The world is full of houses. We have these houses, the house up at the top. I think the house up at the top maybe looks a little bit like an igloo. We have big houses, and this is actually a picture of Buckingham Palace. So a king and a queen live there. And little houses. Look, it looks like this family lives in a tent. Bright houses. Their house. Look, their houses are apartments, it looks like, and they're yellow. This house is blue. White houses, like where our president lives. There's some more white houses. I like how each house is different. Houses that move. Did you know that some people put their houses on boats and they move them around? Like these people, you can see that they have roofs on their houses. This person, they have plants growing on their boat, and houses that stay. And these people are working in their yard in front of their house. Houses could be in a row, like these houses are all very close to each other. These ones as well. You can see you have buildings right next to each other, and then people live up in the top. You can see this person even has their laundry hanging up. Or you could have a house that's all alone. And we might live more, our houses might be a little bit more spread out, like this house. Maybe we don't have a neighbor that lives right next to you. Some houses are filled with families. So these are like apartment buildings that have a whole bunch of families in them. Some houses are just right for one. And this house is made out of seal, and it looks like maybe this was in Alaska, perhaps. So he has a little tent that's made out of fur, and just he lives in that house. You could build your house with what is handy. Like this person, they built the bottom of their house out of wood, and then it looks like perhaps the top of their house has dirt on it. This person, they built their house out of sticks, You see the sticks that they built their house out of? And then this person, it looks like maybe they bought some wood. It's made out of flat wood, right? That might look more like our homes. Some houses are made out of stone, like this house. They have stones that are squares. Whereas this house, I think this house is really neat. Look at that house. It looks like they gathered stones from the beach and they stacked them together with mud. They have walls that they've made with rocks, and then up here they have their houses that are made out of rocks, which that's pretty neat. Some houses are made out of straw. Look, these people, they've weaved dried grass together to make their home. Some houses are made out of mud. Look, these houses they've gotten mud and they put it together, and then the mud is baked hard in the hot sun. So mud or clay, kind of like the leaves that we made. Some houses are just made of almost anything at all. So this person, if you look really closely, he has clothes, he has sticks, he has pieces of grass, he has animal skins. So he's made his house out of pretty much anything he can find. Some people weave their house, like this person. They're weaving long grass together to make their house, or they might nail it. Like this is probably more maybe what your houses look like. Someone's nailed the pieces together. They could tie their house together with rope. Or these people have built their houses on stilts. So the bottom part of their houses go down into the water, and then they build their house on top of those boards that are in the water. And then look, people, they go from house to house in boats. That's kind of different. Some homes let in the air to keep them cool, like this house. Look, his walls are just made of weaved together grass. But some places, they have to fill in the cracks to keep it warm. Like this house, you can see that they have logs, but then in between the logs they put mud or other things to keep it warm, so that the cold air and snow doesn't go. But no matter what the house looks like, you can fill it with love. Like look, this daddy is taking care of these little kiddos. And make it a home. You see how this family, they're together, they're singing, they're taking care of their dog. And look, it shows where all of these houses are from. So it shows a picture of the United States, in France, in India, in England, in India, Hong Kong, Puerto Rico, United States, Portugal, India, the Netherlands, England, India, Colombia, Portugal, Canada, United States, Russia, Guatemala. So there's lots of different places that these homes are in. And that is the end of the story. I hope that you really enjoyed these the pictures in this book of all these different homes and houses.